Yo, what's up guys, I'm Paul the Tech Giant, and today we're going to be testing out this 65-inch Sony A90J OLED with the PlayStation 5. And you may be surprised to hear that it's not the sweet gaming experience that you may be expecting. Now don't worry if you're not a PlayStation fan, because I will also be testing out this TV with the Xbox Series X in my next video. Right, before we actually get into playing a game, let's just head over to the video output information on the PlayStation and see exactly what is going on. There we go, we've got confirmation right there of 4K 120Hz at the moment, and it also confirms just there that it does support 4K 120 HDR, which is great news. Okie dokie then, so we are off playing Call of Duty Vanguard. Now before we go any further, and I tell you what is not so great about this gaming experience with this TV, I just want to say a big thanks to the guys at box.co.uk for sending over this TV, which has allowed me to make this video. And if you're looking to purchase a new TV for yourselves, then please go and check out their link in the description, where you can go and check out the latest prices for the Sony OLEDs or any other TV for that matter, because they do have a wide range to choose from. So yeah, please go and check out Box in the description. Now, I'm not going to keep you guys on edge about what is not so great when it comes to the gaming experience with this TV. Now, I think it would be fair to say that the average consumer would buy a PlayStation and would logically think that a great partnership would be a Sony TV. But when you connect up the PlayStation to this OLED, it only gives you 4K 60Hz, which isn't obviously the best that it can do. And you have to go into settings to change something that is not blatantly obvious what you're changing, to change the TV so it can do 4K 120Hz, which I don't think is acceptable for a Sony TV with a Sony PlayStation. Please let me know if you agree in the comments that it should be literally plug and play and you should get the best out of the box. But I will show you in a separate video how you go about changing those settings for anyone who does purchase one of these TVs. Right, let's move on now and concentrate on what the picture is like. And putting aside the negative that I've just mentioned, picture does look very nice indeed. So yeah, if you are fortunate enough to get those settings correct, then yeah, you will be presented with a lovely, slick image. And does seem nice and smooth. And currently, if I just get up the settings on the TV, you can see we are in the game mode. Now, I've not made any adjustments to this image, just to give you a fair representation of what it's like out of the box. So we don't do like sort of professionally calibrated images on this channel. Not that I've got a problem with them really, but you know, I think most people won't have their TV professionally set up. But yeah, to be fair, first impressions, I think, yeah, it's doing a really, really good job, as you would expect with an OLED TV at this, dare I say it, very expensive price. Now, whilst game mode is the most obvious choice to go for when you are gaming, I do feel that it could be a little bit brighter. Now, it is on max brightness, as you can see just there, but if we change it up to something like standard, it definitely gets a lot brighter. Now, it's probably a bit hard to see on camera. If I just lock the exposure in a minute and we change it up to something like vivid, and you will see once again how it really boosts up. So if I go back to game, now I've locked that in the exposure, let's go up to standard. That's really like bumped up in brightness, and then to vivid, and that is proper bright, isn't it? That's a decent brightness on that, fair play. Now, it's probably not coming across on camera as good as it can do. These things, you know, you do really need to see all this sort of stuff in person. But yeah, on Vivid, it is proper bright. I know a lot of people can say, oh, Vivid mode is horrid. But don't forget, you can adjust the colour and sharpness to suit, but you know, it's just really bumping up that brightness level. It could be a choice to go for if you're in a, you know, very well lit room. Now, one thing that I do pride myself on with this channel is honesty. And something else that I've got to be honest about is the fact that this TV does only have 2 HDMIs that are good for 4K 120Hz, which again, isn't very great for such a high-end TV. You would expect that all 4 that it has would be good for 4K 120, but no, sadly, just the 2. And secondly, there is the lack of any game bar or dashboard, which this TV's competitors do have, which if you've not seen those before, they're sort of a feature that a lot of the big manufacturers are now putting in their high-end TVs, which allow you like quick access to game settings and vital gaming information. So like your frames per second, whether you're in HDR, resolution, so on and so forth. So yeah, it would be great if Sony was to implement something like that on this TV as well. Now, quite often people ask me about what the motion is like, and to be fair, no matter what mode that I've put this TV into, the motion does seem very good indeed. So it does get a good point for that. So it's not all doom and gloom. And overall, I would say that image-wise, yes, it is very good, and ultimately that is what you want. You want a very good image, and it offers a very good image indeed. Actually, I'm going to say a stunning image with great motion handling, but you know, there is room for improvement. It does feel like Sony hasn't really thought about the gamers. If I'm being totally honest, like I said, you know, only 2 HDMIs, which are 2.1. It's not intuitive out of the box, is in like, you know, it does automatically like optimize itself to the PlayStation, and it's not blatantly obvious for those who are not in the know on what you are meant to do to get the best out of it. And again, the lack of any game bar or game dashboard. And there you have it then, guys. Stunning picture, shame about the gaming features. Now, like I said, I will be testing out this TV with the Xbox Series X, and hopefully I'll be putting it up against my own LG G1 OLED, and it'd be interesting to see what there is in difference when it comes to the brightness levels, because as I mentioned in a previous video, I'm sure that a latest update on the LG G1 has increased the HDR brightness. So yeah, it'd be great to see how it compares. Now, if you've enjoyed the video today, do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button. If you've not already subscribed, please consider doing so. Trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, and I can only do it with your help. So thanks very much for joining me today. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.